We joined the progressive forces to demand free, fair and credible election today because we understand as the labor movement that the challenges that workers are facing are emanating from the political sphere. And we cannot address the workers' challenges, the poor working conditions, the non-payment of salaries, the job losses and unemployment and the working poor. We cannot address all those challenges unless we deal with this political question. For over 2 decades now, the challenge that Zimbabwe has been facing is we have never had a legitimate government, and we have faced a lot of challenges out of it, which has affected the ordinary man in the street, the poor, the students, the workers, the peasants, and all the citizens who are not fortunate enough to have social safety nets, and that has affected workers seriously. And for now, we have an opportunity to address that political question. We now have an opportunity to have free, fair and credible elections where we'll get a legitimate government which will be respected by all, including ourselves. We are not worried about who comes in for now. We are worried about the process of choosing the person who will lead and steer this country forward. And we think that ZEC should just do what it was mandated to do in terms of the Constitution. It must not be biased towards one political party like currently what it's doing. It is biased towards ZANU-PF. It mustn't be biased against opposition political parties for us to move forward as a nation. So we want to advise workers that this political question is a workers' issue. You cannot split or remove workers' issues from the political issues, for simple reasons that whatever we face at the workplace is determined by the politics of the day. Look at it, the laws that we use, the Labour Act, various statutory instruments and various acts of parliament, they are made by politicians in parliament. And it is politicians who determines what we earn, the nature of jobs that we occupy, the nature of accommodation that we get, where we stay, where we live, what we eat, what we wear, how many kids we can have, and where we send our children to school. All that is determined and determined in the political environment. What we need to do currently is to make sure that we sort out the political environment, and then that will lead to our economic recovery, and that will lead to better lives for workers and a better environment for workers and trade unions to bargain, a better environment for workers and trade unions to stamp their authority. Currently with the high unemployment levels, currently with the job losses, with companies that are folding, it will be difficult to be a tall order for trade unions and for workers to assert their rights. So we are going to make sure that we continue to push forward for free, fair and credible elections in terms of our constitution of the nation. And we hope those who are running this country will understand that. If they don't, then we'll call upon, as we have done today, the citizens of the country, the students, the workers, the unemployed, the peasants, those who are staying abroad in the diaspora, to make sure that we wage a real struggle against oppression, against dictatorship, and we move forward our country. Thank you.